and then I lay down and I see, I didn't have any visions, and I probably should have told you guys that. It's more of a feeling that I had, the euphoria and everything else. But I didn't have any visions, except one where I saw the sun, and I saw like the ayahuasca spirit itself a little bit, like a glimpse of it. It was just kind of like not a flash, but it was like the sun, and then this really, I couldn't see her face, I couldn't see her body, but it was like an outline of something, like a shadow in a way. But she was gentle, she was kind, but she was also very, very strong. I mean, she took you by the short and curlies and just had you bent to what you needed to do, And that's what they said ayahuasca does, is that it takes you, and you may have a question, you may have a reason why you're doing it, but it might have something else planned for you that you need to look at first. And that's what it did. And it was amazing. And another thing that's interesting, and I'll stop here in a second, but another thing that's interesting is that you can pick up on someone else's queasiness when they're, so like they said there's instances in this group, because there was like 20 of us, and with the facilitators, and they said, okay, so what can happen sometimes is you can feel really queasy, you can feel really sick, and when someone else throws up, you'll actually feel a lot better and your queasiness will go away. And that's because you're in an altered state and you can pick up on energy so much better. And I thought that was really cool. I was like, okay, that's interesting. And then they said sometimes you can be reliving another person's memory. They've had that too, where after the thing was over, people are talking and they're like, oh, that happened in my childhood. That's what you saw. And then someone else is experiencing their childhood. And the reason you do that is because some people are more equipped to handle certain parts of your healing than you are, and that's incredible. I mean, talk about a sense of community. These people deal with your emotions, and then they purge, and then when they do that, they help you, and then in turn, you're probably helping someone else. Maybe not this time, but in the future. Like, it's crazy. It's like karma is giving you a free pass, and it's beautiful. I don't know. That's so beautiful. Let's see. What else was there? So after the ceremony was over, and I can see the dawn breaking on the desert horizon, which is beautiful. I mean, where we were at, the stars and the coyotes howling and everything was just gorgeous. Black widows, though, I didn't see any, but I didn't look for any either, so, but it was beautiful. And the sun starts coming up, and the one of the women running the retreat, she was one of the facilitators, not the head one, but she was one of them, and she's running it, and they have like this gong or this singing bowl, I think is what it was. I was still, feeling the second shot, but she's coming by and she's ringing it, and she's saying, the ceremony is over, get some rest. The ceremony is over, get some rest, And I remember thinking in my mind, oh, thank God. And then after that, I was awake for a little while, and I fell asleep for probably about 2 hours. And I woke up, and I had a chat, probably for about 30 minutes with the head facilitator. He sat down on my sleeping bag with me, and we were just talking. Amazing guy, really nice, and we just had a really good chat. And the way these people would talk with you, they weren't in a hurry. Nothing that they did was in a hurry. And I talked with him, I probably ended up talking with each of the facilitators probably an hour. And they weren't in a hurry. They weren't in a hurry to get out of a conversation, to go do this, to go do that. And there was a lot of other people, and it was so gentle and kind, and just everything was so beautiful. Like, you couldn't imagine a better place to heal yourself, because everyone else was there too to heal themselves. No one, it's not a thing you do for recreation, and if you do, you're a psychopath. And I'm just like, wow, okay. You're not a psychopath, but you don't do this for recreation. You do this for answers. You do this for clarity. And getting incredibly sick and feeling like shit, I mean, if that's what you do for fun, don't have me spend like Saturday night with you, because that just sounds horrible. I'm good. I'm good. But anyway, so that was the experience that I had, and it helped loosen up some of my emotional misconceptions about myself and to understand myself better. And I mean, it's an interesting journey, and it's beautiful in a lot of ways. Okay, so that was my ayahuasca experience, guys, and I'm going to be doing more of that, and I'm going to be doing peyote too here. I don't know when, but it's going to be sometime in the future. And after that, I'm thinking of doing, what I look like I would do. I'm going to start doing crystal meth, and, I'm going to start selling it, making some glass, and just so all you guys know. I'm just kidding. I'm not going to do peyote. But, yeah. So, I love you guys. I want you guys to take care, and yeah, namaste, my brothers and sisters, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.